Hi, how are you? I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. First of all, it's probably either nighttime or very early in the morning, or maybe it's the middle of the day, who knows, because time changes. But I'm getting this weekly drama update up very late today. I filmed it yesterday, and then all of my files corrupted, and then I didn't have time today until right now. So I'm basically filming, editing, and uploading this all in the span of like a few hours. So I'm gonna try to get this up for you guys as fast as I possibly can. I super apologize for that, but it was really out of my hands. I'm also gonna be doing a little bit of a quicker get ready with me, but there's a lot to discuss, so let's jump right in. Basically, you guys know what I'm gonna be talking about, and it's the Trisha Paytas, Jason Nash, David Dobrik, Brandon Calvillo situation. There's so much that's happening. And right before I'm filming this video, Brandon and Lacey, the two people involved, actually just posted. The wind is so loud here, so if you guys hear whistling, we're under like a wind advisory. If you guys hear whistling wind, I'm so sorry, there's nothing I could do. But he just posted his video with his girlfriend, Lacey, and I watched it. And so now I can add that in. So I guess it's like kind of a blessing. I get to address that right here, right now. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is putting on some primer and just getting started. So if you don't know the whole situation, first of all, I've seen all of your requests for me to talk about this. I hear you guys loud and clear. I know you wanted me to talk about this for a while. This one was hard to stick to the kind of Friday uploads I'd set for myself with drama, but I'm glad I did because I feel like I now have pretty much the entire situation unfolded and I can give you guys my full opinions on this. Basically, at the beginning of this week, Trisha Paytas posted a video to her YouTube called something along the lines of like David Dobrik is a horrible person or something like that, which I almost didn't watch it because I almost was just like, man, views. But then everybody was talking about it and I was like, okay. So I did end up watching the original video before she took it down. And basically, David, and if you don't know the Vlog Squad, you're not gonna understand this video. I would just go try to find a video about who the Vlog Squad is. But they're this group of young people, and there's a few like older people like Jason who vlog, and they're all friends, and they all like interconnect through their own vlogs, and it's like this whole community of vlogging. It's very interesting. I feel like in the future studies are going to be done about the psychological effects of only vlogging your entire life, but that's another story. David Dobrik and Jason Nash, in one of David's vlogs, had this ongoing joke. This girl, Tana Mojo, who you guys, I talked about her before, Jason like wanted to have a threesome with her because Trisha and Jason are dating. So he made a bunch of jokes about wanting to have a threesome with Tana, and there was like kind of an ongoing thing. And in videos, they say this stuff in front of Trisha, and she doesn't really react in like a negative way. Like there's never any freak out, so that's why I was a little, and also there's been a lot of jokes. The Vlog Squad kind of reminds me of how my friend group was when we were in our very early 20s, like when we were like 19 to 20-year-old my friend group. It's very reminiscent to me of that. It reminds me so much of how my guy friends, the ones who have been on this channel, how they used to be. But so they made this joke, everything seemed fine, and then Trisha comes out with this video. In the video, Trisha basically talks about how she does not find the joke funny. She's told them that the joke crosses boundaries. Basically says like it hurts her feelings, it hurts her, and they still make the joke, and then they don't care that it hurts her feelings, and they refuse to take the videos down, and all of this other stuff, saying that David Dobrik is a horrible person, saying that Jason's kind of like his bitch, going off basically about this whole situation. And of course everybody was like, what? She even compared David Dobrik to like Ted Bundy at one point, and everybody is kind of like, literally what? Like what is happening right now? Kind of split both ways. They were either like Team Trisha or like Team Vlog Squad, basically. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I know this is kind of unpopular. I know the internet immediately went sort of Team Trisha in this whole situation, but I wanna make it very clear right off the bat that I am not Team Trisha or Team Jason or Team David or Team Vlog. I am team everybody needs to stop. So everyone in the Vlog Squad pretty much was staying pretty silent. Oh, and a big thing too that happened in the video, besides her calling out Jason and David and saying that they were horrible people, the biggest thing that happened too was that she exposed the fact that one of the Vlog Squad members, Brandon Calvillo, was dating a 17-year-old. And that part we're going to talk about a little bit later in the video, but I have to mention that that was in her initial video. So then the next day, everything had been silent and everybody was like, what is happening? Because Trisha deleted her video, everybody was like freaking out. Trisha and Jason basically being like, it was so weird. It started out with Jason like apologizing to Trisha, which I thought was interesting because I think they both had a lot to apologize for. And then it ended with them fighting on camera, and for some reason they still decided to post all of it. I don't know. Not how I would represent my relationship, but like whatever. So that all happened, and that video got a lot of a negative reaction. It seemed like people were really against Jason, being like he gaslit her the whole time and all of this, and you know, what a horrible person, what a horrible whatever. The only thing Trisha was really getting negative feedback on was the fact that she talked about Jason's ex-wife in the video and talked about the arrangement that the ex-wife has with the kids, and kind of insinuates that he's like not a good dad, kind of insinuates that he's a creep because he wants to like sleep with Tana Mojo or whatever, like all of these things. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, like you can go watch the video, it's been re-uploaded, and a lot was covered in that, and it was honestly a mess. But being honest, I don't think anybody was right in this situation. I think a lot of people I've seen talk about this situation are coming at it from a this person's right and this person's wrong situation. But in this situation, I think both people in the relationship need a lot of help. I'm not gonna sit here and say that they have a toxic relationship. Don't unclick, but listen, just before you unclick because you think I'm an idiot, just listen. I'm not gonna say they have a toxic relationship because I don't know their relationship. I don't know them in real life, so I can't sit here and say that their relationship is toxic. However, I can say with 100% certainty that the relationship that they are showing to the world and the relationship that they are putting online is 1000% incredibly toxic, and either they need some real therapy, even if it's just like their online personas need some real therapy and some real help, or they need to break up. It's not healthy, the things that have been shown online. His kids are gonna grow up one day and see all of this. Like imagine if they get married and his kids, this is like their stepmom, and his kids like see this woman and their father just getting in these crazy arguments, doing crazy things, her getting so upset that she gets naked. Like I understand in the world of social media, it's become really, really acceptable to sort of overshare and maybe share things that are really personal. And in some ways, I think that is really, really a positive thing. I think it's really positive, for example, that people are so honest about their mental health. I actually think couples being honest about arguments is a good thing. Like, I think that's a healthy thing. In moderation. I don't think your fights should be broadcasted via YouTube videos. Maybe discussing the fight after the fact and talking about it might be a good thing, but I don't think it's necessarily a thing that people need to see. The way I see it personally is I really truly think both of them are just wrong. Trisha never should have made that video. Never. And also, she didn't make it. I've seen a lot of people being like, oh, she was so hurt and she was, you know, she just needed to, we've all been there when we've been mad. It could all be pushed to that point. No, we can't. I can't, at least. I just try to picture if Charles made a joke about me that I didn't like to his friends, and me posting, even if he made a joke on this, like this video, that for whatever reason I didn't edit a video, and the joke got put on my channel of all of my subscribers. I cannot imagine making a video not only bashing him, but bashing all of his friends. Even on a smaller scale, if he made a joke that I didn't like. I can't imagine getting on Facebook and tagging all of his friends and airing out all of their dirty laundry. Like, that's just ridiculous to me. That's so immature, so ridiculous. I can't believe that she thought that that was gonna help the situation. Because honestly, and it was honestly manipulative, because she didn't do that to be like a good person. She did that because she wanted them to take her seriously, and they weren't taking her seriously. There are other ways of people taking you seriously than airing out all of their dirty laundry and essentially blackmailing them into doing what you want. Now, I think Jason and David are jerks. They're jerks. Making those types of jokes when you know it makes a person angry is rude. It's disrespectful to that person. It's rude to that person. You should care when that person gets upset. Jokes can be taken too far. I've seen people saying that Trisha makes similar jokes, like she's made jokes about sleeping with David. She's made jokes about sleeping with the rest of the vlog squad. So it's really hypocritical for her to like be offended. And I agree with that to an extent, but also if you make, like, I just know that I've definitely made jokes that like were probably in bad taste, and like if I like knew they were in bad taste and stopped doing them, I would understand. You know what I mean? Like, I can kind of see both sides to that. I can understand why that's hypocritical of her, but I can also understand wanting something, wanting respect, basically. I get that. Also, Trisha really, this video is all over the place, but this whole situation is all over the place. Trisha really pissed me off too in the video when she was with Jason, because a lot of it, I just feel like a lot of Trisha's thing is that she's very manipulative. And I don't know if I'm wrong about that, but I really feel like that whole David video was super, super calculated and manipulative. I don't think it was just a girl sitting on the floor sharing her heart. I think it was a girl on the floor who wanted to manipulate a situation because she was upset about something. Because in the video with Jason, she's like, oh, I'm super secure. I'm not insecure at all. I'm very secure with our relationship. Like, I trust you. I'm so secure. But in the other video that she did alone, she's crying and she's like, I'm so insecure. Like, Jason knows this. I'm so insecure. And it's just like, but what are you then? Are you secure? Are you insecure? Like, is it just varying different days? Because like varying days, I could understand that, but she doesn't say that. Like, she just says statements because she thinks they're going to fit for the time that she needs them to. That whole situation is such an absolute mess. One thing I will say too that pissed me off about what Trisha did was the thing I think I'm more pissed off at Trisha, but I'm pissed off at all of them because it's just ridiculous that they would make jokes like that. It is creepy and it is weird. But the thing that made me mad about Trisha too was the whole ex-wife thing. I think bringing up the ex-wife was in such bad taste and was so disrespectful and rude and messy, and that bothered me too. I have to throw that in here. I'm not gonna like go into that, but I felt like that was really too far. Palette of the week. And then kind of what I mentioned earlier about the Brandon Calvillo thing, where she talked about how this kid was dating a 17-year-old. Turns out he was. Trisha wasn't lying about that. But again, I don't think she exposed that because she's so worried about this girl, Lacey, the 17-year-old, because she's so worried about her well-being, or she's so worried about all of these other things. I think she wanted to make it as a point to say David Dobrik is an asshole because he wronged me. If she really cared, she would have spoken up sooner. She would have said something sooner. She obviously has no problem burning bridges with these people, even though they're her boyfriend's best friends. That's the other thing. I just can't imagine like pissing off my boyfriend's friends that much. I don't know if maybe I'm just a people pleaser, but like I cannot imagine making a video trashing. Like, what's gonna happen at the next party? She's not gonna be invited. I don't know. But it's true that he was dating her. I guess they started seeing each other, according to the video that they just posted a couple hours ago. He started seeing her like a couple months before she turned 17 or 18, which is the legal age of consent in California. He did not know. I guess she kind of lied about her age at the time. I'm really against, I think this goes without saying because most people are, I'm very against people dating people that are that big of an age gap when somebody is so young. I think past the age of like 25, when your brain is sort of fully developed, age isn't super a big factor. But I do think that when somebody is under the age of 25, it is, to me, seems a little predatory to be dating somebody who is that much older than you. Now, everybody's different. Everybody has different life experiences. Some people are more mature than others. Some people are totally like their brain just develops faster. They're totally in the maturity of dating a guy that's super like a lot older than them. And as of right now, their relationship is legal. And as of right now, they're claiming they did not engage in sex despite the videos that came out. They're claiming they didn't have sex before she was 18, that as soon as he found out, they waited the week until she turned 18, and all of this kind of stuff. And I don't know, I'm 23, I'm about to turn 24, so I'm the same age Brandon was when he started dating this girl. And I just can't imagine dating a 17-year-old right now. And I know this is a very like, that's kind of a personal preference, obviously. I know that for some people, age really doesn't matter, and I know some people have very successful relationships that they started with a younger person, like, I get it, but to me, like, I just cannot imagine, even the maturest of maturest 17-year-olds, I cannot imagine dating somebody who is 17 or 18 right now at this point in my life. Like, I can't. I mean, I've worked in schools. Like, my boyfriend's a teacher. We both work with kids who are that age, and I just can't fathom that they have that much more maturity, that they're, like, capable. Like, it just feels a little strange. At this point, I very highly doubt that anything is gonna come from that. Like, I don't think the police are gonna, like, knock on his door. It's kind of too late for all of that, especially if she's denying that there was any intercourse, and unless they can, like, prove it, technically it's not illegal unless they did that. But it definitely, because I actually, that did not age well. already. It's like the beginning of 2019 and my video about who to stan in 2019 is not aging well. But I did a video where I mentioned Brandon because I actually loved his content. I thought his content was awesome. I thought it was really innovative and cool. I really liked it. I don't think I feel that way anymore. Even if they're in a legal relationship now, I still feel a little weird about that one. And I think I feel even more weird, which this all sucks because I love David Dobrik. I think he's super innovative and a dope creator. I've always talked about him on this channel very like with a lot of respect. Like I think he's a great creator. But to me, since Brandon said in his video that he called David as soon as he saw comments in the video, in the vlog that said Lacey was 17, he said he called David and talked to him about it. And what really annoys me about that piece of information is that David willingly left up a video where there was a minor who was 17 who made a joke and was talking about having sex with somebody who was at that point 6 years older than her, 5 years older than her. And that really grosses me out. Like the fact that David knew that information and didn't think to delete the video until this all came to light and all of this happened, I just find that really, really, really gross. And it definitely makes me see everyone in this situation differently. I don't think anybody in this situation came out looking good. I don't think anybody in this situation turned out to be like a good person. It's all gonna eventually blow over. I mean, David Dobrik has so many subscribers, as do Trisha and Jason. And it'll be interesting to see going forward what happens. I guess Trisha and Jason are still dating. Seems like a great move. I see this going very well for them. At least what they show online. Based on what they show online, I don't see this going very well for them. I see this being a very unhealthy and negative relationship, but it's not my relationship. So all I can really do is say what I think. I'm sad I'm not going anywhere because I look so cute right now. I'm glad I waited because I feel like I have the full story now. I feel like this is kind of gonna be over soon. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm interested. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say about this whole situation. I know there's gonna be a lot of different opinions, and I respect everyone's opinions, but just respect each other's in the comments. And yeah. I love you guys so much. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, or just like, or just subscribe, or do neither. I'm honestly just so happy you're watching me. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!